Hi, Magic Bird Meepo coming in for some hot Magic action. So the new ranks season just happened. It's November 1st. So we went from Tier 1 Mythic, which is the 95th percentile. I think we ended on 96. But we made numbers a couple times, and our best for the season was 177, which is the highest I've ever attained, and I'm very proud of that. So I was very successful on the historic ladder. So I'm gonna try and be successful on the standard ladder. I'm gonna see if I can make Mythic again on the standard ladder. About a week ago, I started brewing up some ideas and looking at what people were playing, looking at some of the meta game, and I came up with this shell with the cards that I have. Slash, I crafted a few because some of these are my favorite cards. Wedding Announcement, the Wandering Emperor, the Dawn Sky thing is pretty awesome. When he doesn't, when he gets exiled, it's the worst, but that's okay. This is great counterspell. This is basically, I think, the stock counterspell other than, what is it? Make Disappear. It's like those two together. And then that's going to synergize with my reinforcements and my wedding announcements and the tenacious underdogs. So we'll be able to sacrifice them with Make Disappear. And I'm actually thinking about taking that up to 3. But I kind of want to run this first and see how it happens. Because Make Disappear, even though it's great, it does trail off. And then pretty standard with the Bank Buster. That seems to go into like almost every control shell that runs Tenacious Underdog. So pretty straightforward. Draw lots of cards. Filter. Jam Shieldreds. Jam Wandering Emperors. Gum up the ground with Wedding Announcement. Draw cards with Wedding Announcement. Gum up the ground with that. Protect. Wandering Emperor, you get the idea. And then we got some removal spells, basic package, cut down, spell pierce, and a vortex with 2 March of Otherworldly Lights. Lands are standard. There's not a lot of utility lands other than the cycle lands. All right, so this is the sideboard list here. As you can see, basically, it's kind of a enhancer to the control package. So we got double vortex if we go against Planeswalker type decks, Spell Pierce again if we're going against spell heavy decks, not creature based decks. Cut down if we are going against creature based decks, comes in, especially if they're running Rafine or something like that. Fateful Absence, get rid of those Planeswalkers. Valorous Stance, protect my Shieldred / get rid of big creature dudes. Infernal Grasp, same thing, blast something. Cut down, blast something. Fateful Absence, blast something. You got the answers. Path of Peril, this one is pretty awesome. I also have the other Make Disappear in the sideboard. Oh man, come back sideboard. There it goes. Problems of phone sometimes. Path of Peril. So this is basically a pretty stock board wipe. I mean, it's 6 destroy all creatures, or you can destroy all creatures 2 and less, which is pretty good against a lot of the metagame, especially at the 3 spot. They're like doing something. They're like 1 drop, 2 drop, and you're like, Path of Peril. That's a 2-for-1 right off on turn 3, and then they're behind on turn, and then you got the answer. Yeah, it's pretty good. Void Rend for those counter matches. The extra Wandering Emperor because it's one of the best cards in the format. / removal spells at 4, and Hullbreaker Horror for any kind of counter matchup. We just take one of those in and call it good. So this is the standard deck. I'm going to be running this. Right now, we're Platinum 2. I think that's what we got bumped down to at the beginning of the season. So we're still going to be playing against the best players in the world, obviously, because they all just got reset to the same rank as me. So it should make for some interesting games, especially in a format that I haven't fully played in yet. So I'm excited. I haven't played Standard in probably like at least 3 years. At least 3 years. I've been playing a lot of just historic, light Standard, but no, this will be my first real attempt to make a metagame splash or even just adventure into the format. I may end up playing a completely different deck by the end of the thing. Anyways, I talked long enough. Thank you. Stay tuned for the games. See you in the next one.